Hello, we are aspiring nursing students in Dr. Catledge's Evolution class. Our project topic is Politics of Nursing, and we are here today, November 14th, with Mr. Bonek. Mr. Bonek was an advisor for nursing at Clemson, East Tennessee State, and USC Lancaster.
So let me start with the questions.
Okay.
If you could summarize your image of nursing in one word, how would you describe it?
Image. Vital.
All right.
Well, condensing it to one word is really hard because I have a lot of other words that are good words that could you put together could be, if I do one word, vital, necessary.
All right. How about tell us how an interaction with a nurse has made a difference in your life?
Well, nurses have kept me healthy. In the last 15 years, I have all of my primary care needs have been met by a nurse practitioner in Camden. I've followed her from 3 locations and 2 employers, and I have seen none of the doctors that she has worked with because I prefer the care that a nurse gives. They listen and they let me talk, and my experience with doctors is that's not the case. And doctors aren't trained, they have no classes in medical school in listening, and nurses do, and I think that makes all the difference.
Do you have any recommendations for future nurses?
I think that's such a major part of the healthcare field that you all need to get together and work together to push for the changes that nurses want to make. It's going to take everybody pulling together to make those changes, and quite frankly, I trust the changes that the nurses want to make as opposed to other people's in the healthcare field.
With the changes, what changes do you suggest making for nurses to be more politically involved?
Well, they have to be in the forefront of, and they can only do that in being together in groups. Individually, it's very difficult for any individual to make a difference, but collectively, with the numbers that you all represent, if you work collectively, you can make, you can have impact on legislation, on policy, and I have a very, very vested interest in nurses. I'm year 2 of the 18-year baby boom generation. We are going to put stresses on the healthcare field like no other generation before us, and we can only pray that you guys are up to the challenge. We know that we will be chronically short of nurses as well as almost every other healthcare worker. So that's, I wish we could find more ways to open up more clinical slots so that we could have more, so we can fill these vacancies. My fear is that as my generation creates more need, and there's still kind of a bottleneck in the training, that they're going to be asking you to do more and more and be responsible for more and more things and stretch y'all too thin, to where you're not going to be happy with the job that you're doing, and we're not going to get the care that we need. That's my fear.
Legitimate fear. Thank you so much. Appreciate you letting us interview you.
Sure.
And,
Happy.
Great job.
Thank you.